Chargers are once again back in front. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Josh Palmer, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. To throw is Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Here's Carr to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creative.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he's brought down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Carr now to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
93.
Now back to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 18. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. Working from the gun, it's Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Carr. Hard throw, incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
694.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. That is caught. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Carr again. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And that will keep the lead at 8.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know, the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll go down at the 28. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert changing things up. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert out to his left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Donald Parham. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Here's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
It's fourth down. White. Easy, kill.
Carr gonna go on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Saints first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5. A give. This is Kamara. Room here to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Throwing on first down is Carr. This one taken in by Olave. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Chargers 42.
On second down, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
6-18. What's that?
Now Carr. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
What's that?
On 4th down, Carr. That is caught by Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. He stiff arms him. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
That is caught by a diving Thomas. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Once more, here's Eckler. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Steps away. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett from 17 yards out. And the Chargers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
22.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Winston finds his man. It's Thomas. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
That's good for us Saints.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, Winston. He gets it to Thomas. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Kamara. There to make the tackle, Deion Leonard. 2nd and 6 coming up. Winston. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 17 yards out. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. It's Eckler again.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now Herbert. That is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters tell...
There he goes, right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
He completes it to Olave. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Let's go, let's convert, let's convert, let's convert. Let him go.
A busy night continues for Camara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Winston. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Winston to throw. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. This is 1st and 10. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Herbert to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch.
Damn, bro, comeback is crazy.
Defensively and tackle someone.
this until the final play chart to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both